Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to go over an awesome free game that's available right now thanks to the guys over at Ubisoft. The game is available on Uplay, but it's a great one in Rayman Legends, so we'll talk about that. There's also a freebie on Steam right now. However, the game has been received really poorly, so up to your, decision if you do want to check that game out. Hey, you can pad your Steam library if you're into that kind of thing. Also, speaking of free, the Resident Evil Resistance open beta is live right now. This is the multiplayer component that will be included in Resident Evil 3, so we'll talk that. And also, Doom Eternal, recently released, but it has a pretty good deal available right now over on wingamestore.com. We'll talk that at the end of this video. First up, as I mentioned at the top, Rayman Legends is free right now on Uplay. I'll leave a link in the description box below. It notes, get your free copy, get Rayman Legends for free on Uplay. You'll be able to play anytime. You can claim the game from March 31st at 9 a.m. to April 3rd at 9 a.m. That is your local time. So you have a couple days to take advantage of it, and this is one you should absolutely take advantage of. Rayman Legends is an awesome game. Rayman as a franchise is fantastic, but obviously it's gone a little bit to the wayside over the last few years. Rayman Origins came out back in like 2012, 2011, and then Rayman Legends was the follow-up, and Rayman Legends was a phenomenal game. If you are a fan of quality platformers and very visually stylish games, Rayman Legends is going to be right up your alley. I thought Rayman Legends was an even better game than Origins, and I thought Origins was a tremendous game. This one, you've got 4-player co-op. You and 3 friends can seamlessly jump in and drop out of the action for non-stop fun, so if you do want to do that, hey, it's a freebie. That would be something you can take advantage of right now. You've got 3D boss battles, battle dragons, and other epic creatures in extra dimension. They can attack from all angles, so you'll have to be on top of your game to defeat them. Rockin' Rayman, jump to the beat of a drum, I should say. Punch the bass line, even zip line during amazing guitar riffs. Timing and rhythm is the key to beat these maps set to an original and licensed musical track. And you've got new online challenge modes, and you can connect with your friends through an endless variety of challenges through 5 different stages that will test more than your skill and speed. Return for new challenges both daily and weekly, and check the leaderboard to see where you rank in the world. I don't know if they're still updating it from a daily and weekly standpoint, but mainly you're going into this game for the single player campaign, and that is quite good. Has a little bit of challenge in there, but a lot of fun as well. Pretty straightforward. And again, if you're a fan of quality platformers, Rayman Legends is going to be right up your alley, so check that out. Again, available as a freebie right now over on Uplay. This is one along with Child of Light that they gave out a few weeks ago, maybe a week ago. Whenever they gave out Child of Light, Uplay has been killing it with the free game offerings, I think. Ubisoft, I should say. Uplay is, of course, their proprietary service. Child of Light was a great freebie, and Rayman Legends is an awesome one as well, so if you're snagging these up, you're going to have some quality games to check out. Okay, also, I do want to briefly note that One Drop Bot is a freebie over on Steam. If you want to pad your Steam library, that's probably what this is mainly going to be good for. It's typically $2.99, but it is a freebie right now. Mostly negative reception on this one. Based on the Steam reviews, not a lot of people all too high on it, saying really bad game. The game design is around some sort of puzzles, but now comes the huge flaw. You have clunky controls regardless if you use a controller or keyboard and mouse, whatever. If you guys want something to add to your Steam library, it's absolutely free right now, so there you go. Mostly negative reception on this one. 23% of the reviews in the last 30 days, that being 34 reviews, are positive, so a little bit of a bummer there, but nonetheless, you can snag that up and add it to your library. Alright, also, Resident Evil Resistance, the open beta of that is now live on PC. It went live on Xbox One, but there were some network issues for PC and PlayStation 4 people that delayed the release of the open beta, but nonetheless, it is live right now. Now, if you don't know what RE Resistance is, it's going a little bit under the radar given that it is the multiplayer component to Resident Evil 3, and most people are checking out Resident Evil 3 mainly for the single-player campaign, but nonetheless, they're bundling in Resident Evil Resistance, which is probably a good idea given that the imperative with RE3 is that it's a very short game. Likely you can complete it in 5 to 7 hours. So you have a component in that game that will extend playtime a little bit in Resident Evil Resistance. It notes, in this open beta, you can get an early taste of a new 1v4 multiplayer game set in the Resident Evil universe where 4 survivors face off against a sinister mastermind. As the mastermind, your aim is to prevent the survivors from escaping by whatever means necessary. In turn, obviously, if you're a survivor, you gotta work together to fend off the mastermind's attacks and complete puzzle-style objectives to escape the map before time runs out. So obviously, this is a game style. The 4v1 game style seems to be getting a little bit popular. You've got Predator Hunting Grounds coming out soon, and a lot of games are employing this 1v4 or 4v1 style of gameplay. I think it's a good idea that they did bundle this in with Resident Evil 3, given the fact that I think Resident Evil 3, again, if you're charging $60 for that game, it's not going to be an experience with a ton of longevity, even less so than RE2, since RE2, at least you have 2 separate campaigns, and you do have Resident Evil Resistance here, although I don't know how many people are going to get super into this. It has a mixed reception on Steam right now. However, that's based mostly on the queue times and things like that. It's an open beta, so obviously they're going to iron out some of the issues. You would hope that the community for Resident Evil Resistance will be active come the release of Resident Evil 3. That's really going to be the main sticking point with a game like this. However, had RE Resistance been released as a standalone game, that would have been almost a death sentence for this game on PC, because I don't think that many people would have checked it out, especially the longevity would have been a question. However, bundled in with RE3, now you're talking about a game that people are going to inherently buy, because there are a lot of people excited for Resident Evil 3, and getting Resistance alongside it, okay, that's going to add some longevity to the player base of that. Whatever the case may be, the open beta is free right now, so you can download it and check it out. They've got times on there as well, so you can have a look at that. Lastly, do want to note that over on the Win Game Store, Doom Eternal is 17% off for $49.99. Many are considering this to be the best game of the year. I don't know if I would go that far, although 2020 hasn't had a lot of heavy hitters, so yeah, probably Doom Eternal is the best game of 2020 thus far. A lot of games are coming out in April, May, June, whatever the case may be. Doom Eternal is a really good game. Let's put it that way. It's even better than Doom 2016. If you want a visceral first-person shooter, it's going to be right up your alley. Obviously, if you're watching my channel, you're probably of the mindset, hey, I don't want to drop a lot of money on any one singular game, and even at $50, quite a hefty price to drop, and I'm always hesitant in recommending games at a full $60. Like, I'll drop the $60 because I cover these games, but nonetheless, for the budget-minded gamer, you're probably of the mindset, hey, I don't want to drop $50, but if you've been eyeing Doom Eternal, if you like what the game has to offer, if you like Doom 2016, probably going to really enjoy Doom Eternal, so I did want to give that a mention. I'll leave a link to that in the description box below. However, it must be noted, the game is for a Bethesda.net key, not a Steam key, so if you buy this game, you have to go through Bethesda.net. You have to go through Bethesda.net regardless. However, some of you guys like to have all your games in your Steam library, and whatever the case may be on that, $50 for Doom Eternal, a Bethesda key, so I'll leave a link to that in the description box below to Win Game Store. And that's going to conclude this video, guys. Again, check out Rayman Legends. Get your free copy right now over on Uplay. I'll leave a link to that in the description box below. You can get a free copy of One Drop Bot as well. Don't expect anything excellent out of that. Resident Evil Resistance Open Beta is live right now, and Doom Eternal for $49.99. Pretty good deal on that, all things considered. That's going to wrap up this video. If you guys have a request for a future video, you can leave that in the comment section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.